Hey friends! This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead, and there is another contest coming up. No, I'm not having another contest. I'm just participating in one. And it is called the Prepping Unplugged Challenge. And it's put on by Pet Prepper and Bear Prepper. What this is it is just what it sounds like. It's a Prepping Unplugged Challenge. This challenge is to show how prepared we all really are. Okay? So, what they're asking, or what we're asking, is for you to live off-grid for 48 hours. Okay? Do you want to know what the prizes are? Alright. This is how it all pans out here. First prize is a $500 Visa gift certificate. Second prize is a $200 Visa gift certificate. And third prize is a WonderBox. Don't ask me what a WonderBox is. I will tell you, I do not know. Okay? Now, what living 48 hours off-grid means is no on-grid electricity. Generators are fine. For no on-grid electricity for heat, AC, cooking, lights, etc. We don't expect you to unplug your refrigerator or deep freezer, but you can't use them. You can't open them. Unless it's for like medications or whatever. No on-grid water. No running water at all. Sinks, hoses, or flushing toilets. Which, I flush my toilet with a bucket of rainwater in the summer or with a bucket of dishwater in the winter. If my power's out, I use a bucket of water and flush my toilet. So I'm not sure how much that counts. No non-EMP proof vehicles. You can't run to the store to pick up things you have forgotten. No phones or computers unless off-grid power is used except for emergencies. If it's part of your preps, you can use it. We want to see your challenges, achievements, and failures. Okay, here's the rules. All right? Your video response must be titled Prepping Unplugged Challenge. A video response is required, and you have to be a USA or Canadian resident only. Please try to make it the full 48 hours, not the video response, just your challenge. Add your video response to a sponsor's original Prepping Unplugged Challenge video. I'm one of the sponsors, so you can give me your video response, or you can do a video response to this video, and I will forward it to the captains of this team, which is Bear and Pet Prepper. Add your video response to a sponsor's original Prepping Unplugged Challenge video. Challenge starts immediately. All video responses must be in by Tuesday, May 28th by midnight Pacific time. Challenge results will be announced Tuesday, June 4th in order to compile a full list of all video responses. Drawing will be done at randomizer.com. Anyway, for some examples, I'm just gonna tell you folks, it's not hard, okay? We had a 69-hour power outage, which I'm going to show you clips of. Whenever we went away to the camp for the weekend, we lived off-grid for 48 hours from Friday till we got home Sunday night. We didn't have cell phone reception, nothing.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, and I say try, to bake a little loaf of bread. Now here I have some warm water, and this is what I'm going to bake it in, and in the big Dutch oven. So first what we have to do is open our sugar and put 2 cubes of sugar in there. We're just going to swirl that around. Now we don't want a whole lot of dishes, folks, so we're just making a one-pot wonder. And I would have made biscuits in the Dutch oven or on the skillet, except for one reason: I didn't bring any baking powder. And I didn't bring any lard. So we're going to add a little bit of yeast, and we're just going to let that do its business. And yes, we're using our food storage flour, so it's over a year old. It says April 2011, so we may not even get it to rise. Our yeast is doing its business. So, oops, geez, that clip broke. We're just going to start adding some of that and mixing it in with, whoops, there goes our salt, into the water until we have it thick enough that we can work it with our hands. A little bit of olive oil, for elasticity. A little bit of salt. Just like a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, maybe a 1/2 teaspoon. Alright. Let's get that worked in there. We have company today. Well, it's not our company, but we have folks camping in the site next to us. We'll let it rise in here. I will just put that on there and let it rise. And I'm going to oil my little bread pan. What this is an old camping pot where the handle fell off. Okay, so when our bread rises, and we got this lid on here for another reason, it's going to catch a little bit of the sun and help it warm up. All right, we'll be back when the bread's risen. It's not totally risen, folks, but like I said, okay, let's got our big Dutch oven here with the wire rack in the bottom. We're just going to put our bread right in there and hope it doesn't rise up to the lid. Boys, take some bread.
And the 69-hour power outage showed me what we needed in case it happened in the winter, which it did. We needed a wood stove. We needed a generator. We just came out of a 69-hour power outage. What this video is about is sharing what I learned in the process of how much I don't know in emergency preparedness. I learned that I need a rain barrel.
You're going to put a bucket under the eaves trough like I did with the other ones because our power is out. And that's what we'll use for dishwater. I don't want to take cool water unless I have to.
Rain barrel is a good idea. Always have your dishes and laundry caught up, because the last thing you want to do is waste precious water that you don't know how long you're going to need to make last on doing dishes and laundry. I learned that when things start thawing in your freezer, you can pressure can meat and vegetables on a barbecue.
All right. Okay, folks, here it is. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jars in here. You know, folks, it's one thing to know how to run a pressure canner and to can meat and can vegetables, but it sure has been a learning experience for me to how to do it in an emergency situation to save your meat when the power goes out.
That was a good one. I really learned that one there. I also know I need a wood stove and a power generator. A generator, if only for short term. I need a wood stove because if this had happened in winter, there was no way we would have been able to stay in our own home.
It is Friday, the 21st of December. Our power's been out since about 3 o'clock this morning. It's going on 10 o'clock in the morning, so our power's been out for about 7 hours. And I'm really grateful I've got a wood stove, because the thing I feared the most when we didn't have a wood stove has happened. We're without power in a snowstorm. But I've got my big jugs of water and my hand pump, and I got a fire going, and I've got the kettle on for a cup of tea. It's all good. It's all good. You know, I was prepared. We've been without power for 27 hours. Now, last time we had power like that, a power outage longer than 12 hours, it was summertime. We had that 69-hour power outage. But now we have a generator, and we have a wood stove, and we have bottled water and all our stuff, so we're good. And it'll be difficult if we have to go out without power another couple of days, but it's not impossible. We can stay in our home. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying being prepared. It's not about the end of the world, because today is December 22nd. It's not about the end of the world. It's about just being ready for anything.
So, if nothing else, this challenge will show you what you need or what you may not have thought about in your preps already. What you may need to survive should an SHTF situation happens. This is a good learning experience. Trust me, been there, done that. That's why I'm not entering, because I don't want to live off grid for. Now, Bear and Pat are going to live off grid for 48 hours in the challenge along with you folks. Okay? I've been exempted because it happens to me so often that I live off grid when the power goes out, so I don't need to do that. But I'm going to show you some clips below. Anyway, the contest starts now. All right? Good luck, everybody, and I look forward to your video responses. Happy Unplugged Challenge!